In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Saint Genevieve of Paris. She was known as the patroness of Paris, a defender of the faith, and a worker of miracles. So you can see here on this beautiful relic here, and I'll break this down in just a little bit. We'll take a closer look at her relic. But first I want to talk to you about who Saint Genevieve of Paris was and why she had such an amazing impact on the church. Saint Genevieve, the beloved patroness of Paris, was born around 419 in Nanterre, near Paris, to Severus and Gerontia. While tradition suggests that her parents were humble peasants, evidence indicates that they were likely respected townsfolk. From her youth, Genevieve demonstrated extraordinary piety and a profound devotion to God. In 429, Saint Germain of Auxerre and Saint Lupus of Troyes passed through Nanterre on their mission to combat the Pelagian heresy in Britain. During their visit, Saint Germain noticed the devout young Genevieve among the crowd and was struck by her holiness. He prophesied her future sanctity, encouraging her to dedicate herself entirely to God, and gave her a blessed medal engraved with a cross as a reminder of her consecration to Christ. After her parents' death, Genevieve moved to Paris, where she led a life of charity, prayer, and severe austerity, abstaining from meat and fasting regularly. Her sanctity drew admiration and jealousy in equal measure, with some accusing her of hypocrisy. And like St. Joan of Arc centuries later, Genevieve experienced visions and divine revelations, which were initially dismissed as fraudulent. St. Germain of Auxerre intervened, and dispelling doubts and reaffirming her divine mission. He made sure that people understood that Genevieve was indeed holy and that she was not a fraud. In 451, as Attila the Hun and his army threatened Paris, the terrified citizens prepared to flee. Genevieve, however, rallied them together, and she urged them to trust in God, and she called on them to do acts of penance and prayer. Her unwavering faith inspired the people, and miraculously, Attila's forces bypassed Paris and instead went straight to Orleans. And that was in sparing the entire city of Paris. This act solidified her role as a spiritual protector of Paris, which is why she is still called upon today as the protectress of Paris.